Before the screen, there was only the flickering flame. For centuries, we lived in a world of shadows, chasing the ghost of light inside glass tubes and ancient laboratories. These were the first sparks of a revolution, the primitive ancestors of every image we see today. The quest to capture reality had begun. From the mechanical gears of early cinema to the buzzing phosphor of the first CRT displays, the television was born from a desire to see beyond the horizon. We've moved from grainy, glowing pixels to a digital universe where red, green, and blue are no longer just colors. They are the building blocks of a new dimension. Today, we don't just watch the light, we control it with absolute mastery. Lasers scan surfaces with microscopic precision, and liquid crystals align like soldiers to the command of an electric field. The age of the vacuum tube is over. The era of the ultra-thin, high-definition masterpiece is rising on the factory floor. Intelligence is now embedded in every chip. As 8K AI processors enter the line, a vast canvas of glass is lifted into the air, weightless and pure. This is where history meets the future. This is the birth of the ultimate window to the world, etched with a signature of excellence. The journey starts in total purity. The mother glass is bathed in ultrasonic waves, stripped of every microscopic flaw. Inside the chemical vapor chambers, we breathe life onto the glass, depositing thin film transistors, the nervous system of the screen, that will soon pulse with millions of signals per second. Under the digital microscope, a hidden world of color awakens. We weave a tapestry of subpixels so dense they vanish to the naked eye. To bring them light, we deploy a galaxy of mini LEDs, thousands of tiny stars welded with laser speed onto a massive backlight grid, giving us the power to command both shadow and sun. The first power on is a moment of pure energy. A uniform white glow spreads across the panel as diffusers soften the light into a perfect, shadowless plane. We layer the polarization films with robotic grace, ensuring that every beam of light is directed with total intent toward the viewer's eye. This is the architecture of immersion. Every seal, every liquid crystal injection is a masterclass in airtight engineering. UV light cures the bonds in seconds, locking the technology in a permanent, protective embrace. The screen is no longer a component. It is now a living organ of visual expression. Now, we install the brain. High-density circuit boards are populated by a storm of micro-components centered around the AI engine. This processor will act as the conductor of the symphony, analyzing every frame, enhancing every detail, and upscaling reality into the realm of the extraordinary. The frame meets the glass. An aerospace-grade bezel is lowered onto the display, creating a silhouette so thin it seems to disappear. Data ribbons are connected with surgical care, bridging the gap between processing power and visual output. It is the marriage of raw strength and delicate intelligence. Calibration is where the machine learns to feel. Optical sensors scan the panel, tuning the color spectrum to match the director's original vision. We push the audio to its limits, ensuring the integrated speakers resonate with the same clarity as the image. It is a full sensory experience, born from cold steel. Quality is our obsession. We subject every unit to a gauntlet of endurance, simulating years of heat, humidity, and electrical stress in a matter of hours. If it can survive our factory, it can survive anything. Every TV must be a fortress of reliability before it earns the right to enter your home. Final preparation is a ritual of silence. Static is neutralized, dust is banished by ionized air, and the final protective film is applied like a second skin. One last scan by the AI cameras confirms the surface is a flawless mirror, ready to reflect the beauty of the world. The final layer of defense is applied in a vacuum of absolute silence. A microscopic nano coating is sprayed onto the glass, creating a shield against glare and fingerprints, ensuring the screen remains a pristine portal. Robotic sensors glide over the surface, confirming that the liquid crystal response time is measured in mere milliseconds, faster than a human blink. As the internal components are sealed, the TV moves into the heart of the digital brain. We inject the proprietary operating system, the soul that brings the hardware to life. Automated ports connect to the mainboard, uploading terabytes of data, while the AI begins to learn, adjusting its algorithms to the unique characteristics of this specific panel. Precision assembly now turns to the exterior. High-speed cameras guide robotic arms to align the input ports and power supplies with zero margin error. Every HDMI socket, every fiber optic port is checked for structural integrity. This is the hardware's final transformation, where raw electronics become a sophisticated piece of luxury furniture. The factory floor becomes a gauntlet of light and sound. In the acoustic chamber, specialized microphones listen for any distortion in the built-in subwoofers. We push the decibels to their peak to ensure the casing remains rattle-free. Simultaneously, the screen undergoes a burn-in test, hours of intense brightness, to prove the stability of every single pixel under maximum load. Beyond performance, we test for the world's unpredictability. Massive robotic platforms simulate the vibrations of transcontinental shipping, while electrostatic discharges are fired at the bezel to ensure the internal circuits are shielded. We are not just making a television, we are engineering a legacy of reliability that begins the moment it leaves our hands. The finished masterpieces are now ushered toward their final destination. Automated packaging lines wrap each unit in anti-static Lua, silk, and high-density foam. The master carton is sealed by high-pressure rollers, and 8K certified labels are laser printed onto the box. Thousands of units, each carrying a world of entertainment, are stacked into monolithic towers, ready to be shipped across oceans to the homes of the curious. The long journey from the factory ends in the heart of your home. As the protective film is peeled away, the screen stands as a silent monument to human ingenuity. With one click, the room is transformed. A flood of hyper-real color breaks the silence, turning a wall into a portal to the ends of the earth. Light that was engineered in silence now glows with the noise of life. As the factory robots return to their rest, the story they built begins to breathe. Every pixel, once a digital blueprint, is now a drop of water, a blade of grass, or a distant star in a galaxy far away. From the ancient lamp to the nano-coated screen, our vision has never been clearer. Modernity stands beside tradition, proving that while the tools change, our need to see the world remains eternal. When the pixels finally fade to black, they leave behind an expanded horizon. The ultimate keeper of your stories. As the stars reflect on the darkened glass, remember, we don't just build televisions. We build the windows that open your mind to the world. One frame, 1 second, one vision, beyond imagination.